This is a pretty quick lesson. So I'm just going to start at the spooky scene 1. In spooky scene 1, what we were doing is following these directions to get code to make the monster make himself invisible, move to a new location, and make himself visible again. So what you do, and I have all of this in here already, so I'll throw it out. When actor clicked, I'm going to hide him, play the punch sound, and then go to the location I'm moving him to. And there's already the on start where he's going here. So play this. When you click on him, he disappears. And that's all it does. All right. Then on the spooky scene, so now we're going to make it better. So once we get him to that location, we want him to come back with a new random costume on. So we already have the monster disappearing, and we're showing him on the beginning, but now what we want to do is program him to reappear in a random spot after you've clicked on him. So we play this sound. Now we're going to have him go to, and this is a random location within the screen area. That's what these numbers all mean. We'll tell him to switch to a different costume and then to show himself. So it'll look similar to what I've got right here. And if we play this, when I click on the monster, he will change. And every time I click on him now, he'll go to a new location and change between the 3 costumes that he has. And now this one. So this is probably the more challenging one in here. You need to code these different blocks, and I didn't mean to move this, or sorry, bombs, to move when they're clicked on. So this first one, what you want it to do is to go to break down this part of the wall. And if you look, if I go X, this is about -300, and up to right here is 200Y. So I'm going to say go to -300X and +200Y. The second bomb, I want to do the same thing. I want it to go to -300X and +200Y because it takes 2 bombs to blow up that wall. Now, the second wall over here is X +300 and +200Y because I went over to 300, and if I go up, I can see this is 200 for that Y location. So I'm going to do a +300 and a +200, and the same for that second bomb. We're going to do that +300 and that +200 so that I have 2 bombs now. 2 of them will blow up this wall, 2 of them will blow up this wall. So I click play. When I click on each of these bombs, they're going to go to those locations and blow up the one that I told them to go to. All right, the hide and seek game. So this is a fun little thing. So you're going to change your background, add some music, and randomize the positions of your characters and actors, and then have one that randomly will be the hidden character. So first thing you're going to do is select a stage. I am going to double click here. I want, I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to do the alien landscape. I think that's what I'm going to do this time. So I got this alien landscape, and then I'm going to add some music. So I'm going to say forever and pick a sound. Let's see if there's some fun. You can also record your own. You can also upload your own if you have MP3 files for this. I'm going to do, I guess this adventure one is fine. I don't think it's actually going to fit very well, but that's all right. So I've got that. And now actor button. So if you see, I have this one actor in here right now, and it sets his size, and it says when he's clicked. I don't know that I'm going to leave that actor in there, but I am going to go to the media library right here and choose some actors to put into my screen. So this is an outer spacey kind of thing. So I'm going to go look at, really? Is there sci-fi and space? Let's go to sci-fi. There we go. Here's an alien. Ew. And I'm going to keep adding more actors here. And then I'm going to resize them a little bit. I like this guy. He's super cute. And I'm going to add this weird looking frog thing. You can start moving these guys around. You can resize them right here on the screen however you want to. You can also resize them when the game starts with code. I like to kind of just set my scene up right away, and if I have the ability to resize them in here, I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to get rid of that worker. I don't want him in there. And add a couple more. Let's do, I'm going to leave him the size he is. So you're going to use the set layer block to make some appear in the foreground and others in the background. So there's different layers that you can use. And you need 5 actors, so I need one more. See if there's any. Oh, yes. That's fabulous. I'll leave you here. Oh, you gross. Ew. All right. Now, the set layer is what you can use, so I'm going to do some, I got rid of a block, so I got to pull an on start out here and go back to my instructions. So I'm going to set the layer for my virus to 1, and alien, I'm going to actually copy this and send it, copy, and then paste. I'm going to set him to 2, and 3, and 4, and finally this thing that looks kind of like a purple Slimer, if you know who Slimer is, to 5. Now if I open this, I want to see what it looks like when I play it. Awesome. All right, looks good. Now what I'm going to do is make my secret actor visible when the program starts with the show block. So I got to decide which one is the secret one. I'm going to make this little frog thing my secret one. And then I want to make them become invisible when I click on them. So when this one is clicked on, so I need that when clicked on, because I deleted that too, hide. So now that's my secret actor. And then we can randomize where the different actors go on the screen. So for each of them, you're going to want this on start, and then we need these pick random numbers here. Now, the whole screen, I don't know if I want it that much here, but -60, or it's -650 to 650. Same thing with your Y. Let's play it and see what happens. All right, so one of them, well, it's that one. Now he worked. Yay. Let's try it again. So, oh, I only put the random in on that one. That makes sense now. All right, I need to copy this. Oops. Copy, not cut. copy, and I'm going to make each of these show up at a random location so that it makes it much more interesting. I love this copy and paste feature. It makes adding features like this so simple. So now when I run it, everyone's showing up in a different location. Now you can see some of them are off the screen, so I think that 650 is a little bit big of a number. So you need to pay attention when you do stuff like that. I'm going to leave it for the sake of it right now. I would not have used numbers that big. If you look, it does go right to the edge of the screen, but I think on the bottom, it's only going to 375 and negative 375. So you'd really want to adjust this to be those numbers. I'm going to paste with those new values. Not to be picky, but you want things to make sense and to actually work. So that's how we learn, is by doing this and working together. And you're good. All right, so play and you work. Okay, that's better. Now, I mean, some of them smoosh on top and it's hard to find that player, but there he is. All right, the only other thing you have to do on this level is the quiz.